Okay, it's the first Sunday of Advent and you still don't have your Advent wreath. It's not too late. Here's some easy ideas I came up with for some Advent wreaths I made for our religious education program.
So there's two essential things to an Advent wreath. One is a wreath, traditionally round, which represents eternity, and also made of greens, which represents a new life and eternal life. Usually evergreens because it's eternal life. This one happens to be a pre-made wreath that I bought that's made of preserved greens. You can use fresh greens right out of your yard. You can use artificial greens, whatever floats your boat. And then there's 4 candles. There's 3 purple candles and 1 rose candle. So what you do is each subsequent week of Advent, you light an additional candle. So you always start with the candle that's opposite the rose candle. You light the purple candle on the first Sunday of Advent. On the second Sunday of Advent, you would light the first candle and the second candle. And on the third Sunday of Advent, which is called Gaudete Sunday, which basically is Latin for rejoice, you light the pink candle or the rose candle because we're almost at Christmas. And then on the fourth Sunday of Advent, you light all 4 of the candles. And you could incorporate this into your daily prayer. So during the first week of Advent, each night you would light the first candle. During the second week of Advent, light these 2 candles, and so on and so forth. So that's one Advent wreath. As you can see, it's pretty simple. I bought the candles and I just basically placed them in the center of the wreath. You can get at some craft stores a circular wire that has little holders for the candles, and then you could place some greens around that, or again just place it in the center of a wreath that you make or that you buy at the store. I kind of like doing some interpretation. So if you look closely at these candles, they're not purple all the way through. They have a little bit of texture to them. And so that's just my take on an Advent wreath. Here's a couple of other Advent wreaths that I have. Again, this is what I call my minimalist Advent wreath. What I did was this is actually a placemat that I bought at Pier 1 Imports. And as you can see, what I did was I just basically bought 4 votive candle holders and placed them on the placemat. I haven't found the rose-colored votive candle yet, but I will. It's my mission. And this is what I call my Crafty Advent wreath. I made these for our classrooms where we can't use real candles, and everything that's on this Advent wreath came from the dollar store. So I bought these little artificial candles. They're lights, and they only have them in white, so I bought some paper bags that were the colors that I needed, and I just cut them into squares and wrapped them around and glued them onto the candles. So I kind of created my own purple and rose candles, and a $1 artificial wreath. And then I actually glued the candles to the this charger plate, which also came from the dollar store. So this whole thing cost about $7. And each week during Advent, you can just turn this and the light comes on. Turn it to go off. So those are just like 3 interpretations of Advent wreaths that you can consider for your home.
One other thing. Can't find purple candles? Can't find a rose candle? Just use white candles and wrap a little ribbon around it to signify the color. As you can see, there's lots of different ways that you can interpret the Advent wreath. The important thing is to have an Advent wreath and to use it in your home to challenge you to really keep this season of waiting. So, have a great Advent, and I'll look forward to seeing you at church. Bye.